so much more than just running. Like, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually enjoying this run. What? Channel. So it is, I'm not wearing my watch. Today you are gonna come run 30Ks with me. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I slept in and then I told myself that I was gonna do it in the afternoon. Taylor's all his time, didn't happen. So we're doing this morning. It's low-key raining outside. I am really nervous because I feel like my headspace is not the greatest. I think it's just because I'm so scared. I know I can do it. I know it's gonna hurt, and that just like, I psych myself out of it, but we are gonna get it done. In my training block for the Sunshine Coast Marathon, so my only marathon that I've completed, because the Honolulu Marathon, I twisted my ankle and didn't finish. I actually only completed one 30K run for my original training block because I think about this a lot, and I know it's probably just placebo or whatever, but prior to going to New Zealand last year and prior to the Gold Coast Marathon, half marathon, I was getting really good. I was getting faster. I just ran a half marathon. I did that in 1 hour, 50 minutes, 34 seconds, give or take. Oh no, I did it in 49:15. Oh my god, and my 5K was 23:03. What do you mean? And then we went to New Zealand, and then I got sick. Ever since that point, I swear my running, it's like never been the same again. From that point on, something just changed. Obviously, I'm probably not at my peak fitness, but for it to tell me that I'm running 7 minutes 40 pace when I feel like I'm not is the thing that's like confusing me. And I know I was trying to go slow. My confidence is definitely quite low. And then I did the marathon, and then I obviously had a lot of time off, and then I started training for Honolulu. But from that random point, from getting sick, I don't know what happened. It like triggered this effect that, because I was able to run like sub 6 minute pacing fairly easily, whereas now I'm working really hard to get kind of back to that point. I also got a running vest. This is the Lululemon Fast and Free. It's like the men's version though, because they don't make the one that I used to have in black. They make it in this really ugly brown color, and this works fine, and it doesn't irritate my skin because they make it out of a good material instead of freaking sandpaper. I feel like when you start your running journey, all you want to do is wear a vest, and then get to a point where you really don't want to wear a vest. And now I'm like, yeah, I will wear a vest. Not necessarily to carry water, but it is just really convenient for filming because I can just chuck my phone in and out. Gels, it is just better, and I like this, so we're gonna give this a go today. I got the small size because, have I got this one? I've got it on inside out. Is that, yeah, there we go. Okay, you probably can't even see, but that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna wear my Super Blasts today. Oh, I'm scared. I really like these socks. I have like a few of them in different colors. They're from Sporks. Oh, I thought I was saying Sprocks. But they make them in really cool colors. In my previous vlog, I was talking about how I suspect that I have PMDD. I really think I'm gonna go to the doctor and suss that out because I'm like 5 days out from my period, and part of the reason why I didn't run yesterday is because I just felt so low and sad, and it's this, you just know the feeling, and it's just awful for that like week and a half out from my period, and I would love to not have to deal with that. Anyway, a goal for today, try and not stop so much. I think obviously I will stop a little bit because I can't run 30 kilometers non-stop. But I would love to get to a bit more of a consistent pace rather than like start, stop, start, stop. One thing that's great, because I completely ran out of my electrolytes and Naked Harvest have just come out. with their own electrolytes, which I was super excited to try. So we're gonna use them on this run. Electrolytes, if you didn't know, they are very, very important if you're gonna be doing any kind of endurance training, especially if you live in a hotter climate like me. We have a lemon lime flavor, and then we've got strawberry and kiwi. I feel like this is such a classic. I was super excited to see what the sodium content is because I prefer something at least when I'm doing like running. Obviously, if you're having like an everyday electrolyte, you don't really need to be too concerned about how much sodium you've got. But these have 600 milligrams of sodium per serving and 450 milligrams of potassium, which is also really good per serve, which is only 6 grams, which is not a lot. So they're definitely packing a punch, which I love. So I've got a serving in this water bottle and I'm gonna have all of this before I go. I'm probably gonna have to stop and pee, but whatever. I'm also gonna put some in a water bottle with me. So we are replenishing the electrolytes. I've got strawberry kiwi in here and it kind of tastes like, it smells like Nesquik, low-key. So make sure I'm hydrating. You can be drinking all the water in the world, but if you are deficient in electrolytes and sodium and stuff like that, you're not actually hydrating yourself. And when it comes to running or endurance sport, replenishing those electrolytes that you lose while you sweat is so important. That's why a lot of people, and probably me included, you get cramping or you get really fatigued. I would love to do a sweat test because I'm a very sweaty person. I always find funny when some like running influencers and they like run with their hair down. Could not be me, could not be me. It could be -7 degrees and I will still be sweating heaps. I think sweating is also genetics. Don't feel bad for sweating. It's not a sign of anything bad. Some people sweat more than others. I'm a sweaty bitch. So that's why it is important for me to have these. And obviously all of New Harvest is natural, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free. Me reading the little sweat it, replenish it. I will leave links down below because they quite literally just launched these. I got vitamin C, zinc in there, magnesium. I'm actually gonna have a pure energy gel right now because I wanna have a good amount of carbs in me. Why does that taste? I feel like when you're running, you like don't really think about the taste. Oh, is the apple pie flavor good? I think we're gonna give it a go because why did they have 30? Okay, we're gonna take 5. Oh, there's cola. I didn't realize. I feel like that will be good. And you have caffeine. Okay, 5 gels. All right. The sun is kind of coming out, which is good and bad. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot. I'm definitely procrastinating a bit. Running is so popular on social media. Lots of people are training for marathons now. It feels like everybody can do it except me, which is not the case. And I do have to remind myself that like running like this is not normal and most people don't do this to themselves. I have to pull these like all the way, but I hate how the freaking strings stick out. But one thing I also really struggle with is I get really bored on my runs. Music is really good, I think, for the last part of your run. Oh, I need to set my heart rate monitor strap. Podcast is really good, but I just haven't really found one really like holds my attention. I'm always thinking about the run. I'm gonna put phone here, take my DJI to get content because I'm a vlogger. I tried to figure out what setting to put this on. I'm just gonna actually test it. Charlie, don't chase me. Here. Okay, I'm gonna do a little warm up outside. Oh my God, okay. Oh, I feel like crying. I don't know what it is and why I cannot like break through this mental barrier. Again, the whole time the noise is just too much. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I honestly feel a bit embarrassed sometimes, like doing my running content because I feel like I'm not good enough, or it's funny because I know a lot of you are gonna comment like, why are you doing this if it's making you sad? It's so much more than just running. Like I feel like I've just had this huge block mentally for these long runs for so long, and I just can't like break through it because I know physically I can do it. Mentally, I just have not been doing well I do really suspect that I have PMDD because I'm in the week before my period and everything just feels really like shit. And I know this is so stupid, like most people train for a marathon and they work like a normal job. Like I don't have any reason for this to be hard. And I feel like I really compare myself to everyone, which I know you shouldn't do, but it feels like because of social media, like everybody else can do it except me, which I know is not the case. And I'm scared because I want to do well when the marathon's getting close, and I feel like I'm just failing in so many areas of my life right now. Not to like spiral, but we will try again. I'm not trying to turn anyone off from training for a race because literally 95% of why I'm not doing it and can't do it is my mental. It's not physical. That 25k run, I really needed that and I felt really good. I just have no confidence whatsoever. And it's really hard. Honestly, in being like fully reflective and like looking at my running journey, I definitely should not have run a marathon so soon. I definitely should have continued doing more half marathons instead of doing a half marathon. All right, let's do a marathon. I ultimately think that wasn't a good idea. I know a lot of people do it, but I definitely think I should have continued half marathon training throughout 2024 and maybe this year run a marathon for the first time instead of doing that marathon, having a lot of time off and kind of yo-yoing between everything. But I've been watching The Vampire Diaries and I just need to switch off my emotions. Me in my last video talking about how I feel like I'm negative all the time. Anyway, I'll see you when we try it next. It's the next day. I'm feeling a little bit more sane. Yesterday was definitely a very bad mental health day, clearly. I did decide that I'm gonna do my run tomorrow instead of today. I've got a couple things coming in the mail. I swear I am the epitome of like all the gear, no idea. I've ordered a bladder, like a hydration bladder to go in the back of my pack and give that a go. What else did I get? That's it, yeah. So that'll come today and I just wanted to kind of have a day in between trying again. So feeling a lot more sane today. I did end up having my sports massage yesterday, which was really good. She said I had a lot of tension in my, it's actually a bit sore, in my traps and stuff, and that was really painful. So I'm filming on my little DJI. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't have it, but you can film it in a way where you have to color grade the footage. But I have noticed that when you film it in that setting, which is what I'm doing now, in my opinion, the quality is not as good as if you were to film it in the like regular setting, which is kind of annoying. So I don't know which one to pick then. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym to do some recovery. I'm gonna do a sauna. Did a big cleanup yesterday of like the house and stuff. I don't know what it is. Our couch is literally impossible to connect. It's really, really difficult. If you have a James Lane couch, I don't know if they're all the same, but we can literally only connect it if you flip them on their side, and then you can kind of slide them together because you can see and like manually click the little things. It's really hard to explain. So yesterday I had the couch basically like up to the ceiling trying to connect it and like rearranging the rug and whatnot. But my skin actually is looking all right. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Let me quickly change the settings and show you what I mean with the camera. I can see in the viewfinder already, like the quality looks way better. Can you tell me which one you like better for this camera? Like this setting, because this is better quality, which is really annoying because the coloring of this setting, it's just a little bit off. I feel like you can kind of tell it's like washed out a little bit. I don't know. My skin, I had one breakout here this morning, but pretty good. And you can just see hormonal. I haven't had a jaw pimple in a while, which is good. And then nothing up. That's from my satin bonnet. The cream that I was prescribed from the doctor, this is what it looks like. I believe, what I understand, it's instead of like a typical vitamin A retinol kind of traditional topical acne treatment, which I'm sure if you've had acne, that's the first thing that they'll give you, like an Epiduo or Differin or whatever. This, I believe, is supposed to block the androgen production topically on your skin. That may be incorrect. I'll put it on the screen if I mess that up. But so instead of taking like an oral, like spirulactane, is that what it's called? Spirulactone? Whatever it may be, it's a topical treatment instead. She did say it might work, it might not work, because sometimes you might have too much of it to, I thought we could give her a go. I think some people have really good results some people don't. I'm giving it a go. I pretty much put it on every morning and night. You can actually use it with retinol as well, because I'm trying to incorporate that. Since it's fairly new, there's no, what's it called, like generic versions of the medication. So when I went to pick it up, I don't know what I was expecting. And like regular high-end skincare is expensive, but it was $75, which I've heard in other places it's like upwards of $500, which is crazy. So it's quite expensive, but hopefully it works. That would be lovely. I think it's made for hormonal acne. That's my update. I'm gonna pack my bag. I'm just charging my laptop. I'm gonna do some work at the gym. It is currently like 4:19. I've been feeling a lot more productive, oddly enough, within the last week or so. Let's open a package. Ooh, I want to film on my actual camera, but I need to get a battery for my microphone because I didn't turn it off and it ran out of battery. So, this is a Camelback, which I think is a really good brand. I believe they just call these like a hydration bladder or a hydration pouch, whatever you want to call it. And I think, no, it's not for you, I'm sorry. Insulated tube cover. So hopefully it maintains the temperature, because obviously as you run, the water bottles are on your body and then your body's hot, it heats the water up. No, it's not for Rottweilers, I'm sorry. How do I let you out? I know I have a problem with buying things that I don't really need. I'm aware it's an issue. How do I, oh, I need scissors. This feels intense. Ooh. Hopefully it fits. I did get the right size, like according to my, there's a skull on it. Not sure why they've done that. Oh, piece of plastic. No, because you will try and eat that. I'm sorry. How do I? Oh, I see. I see. This feels really complicated. I probably should look at the instructions. 25% more water per sip. There's not really any directions. Can someone tell me how to put this on? I probably should wash it. Hang on. Good morning. Take 2 of the run. Okay, I'm actually on day 1 of my period. Just got it this morning. Couldn't be better timing. I've taken some naproxenic. Hopefully we will be okay. This is what the pack looks like. I may hate it. We'll see how we go. The thing I'm concerned about is like the sloshing of water is really loud, but hopefully I won't be able to hear it over my headphones. Just trying things, you know? Do I put it? No, I definitely put it this way. Oh, I see. It goes like that. Got it. I actually ordered some Morton solids. I really like these. They just taste like a muesli bar and they have 40 grams of carbs. I'm gonna take that as like a 5th gel, just if I want to stop and eat something. I'm feeling good. I definitely think running a lot earlier, like it's almost 7 a.m. so it's not that early, but it's a lot colder this morning as well. But I am nervous. I just need to try and shut my brain off, you know? I'm gonna take naproxenic just in case, because usually the day before I get my period I get really bad cramps, and day 1. So I might actually make a stop to the supermarket and get some tampons as well. May as well. Out there running freaking 30 kilometers. Okay, update. Feeling better than yesterday. Still battling my brain. I started out with a podcast, but I just couldn't get into it. So I've switched to music, which it's okay. I find that I'm really like hyper aware of just everything. Anyway, I need to not talk. Okay, I think I'm gonna get out of my head that I'm not gonna stop periodically, because I think that's just gonna get me through it. Like, so I'm gonna have my first gel. I like this. This has caffeine too. Okay.
I can taste your words on the tip of my tongue. It's like poison running through my veins. But I won't back down. I will spit you out once again. You keep calling me when you're lonely inside. Though I made it clear I don't care. I gave you one last chance, but you messed up once again. There's nothing you could do that makes me wanna change my mind. There's nothing you could do that'll make me think you're someone kind.
I can't talk and run. I was just trying to film like a running TikTok thing, but I've like kept going past normally where I'd stop, and then I've like just discovered there's a whole other like walking path, although I think it ends here. But it's so nice. Whew. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually enjoying this run. It's really windy. In my brain, I'm like, I've only got like 14 and a half to go. What? Just having my Morton bar. Okay, I'm just having a walking break. I'm definitely stopping, I would say, a lot less than my 25k, which is good. This is definitely the hard part. I've got just under 10 to go. I'm definitely just gonna give myself a big walking break, because I feel like it almost like gives me like a mini recovery. Already in my brain, I'm like, we're gonna do it. The mindset is just, it's so different. I've never enjoyed a run like I was. I'm still enjoying it, but I'm definitely like, oh yeah, this is the hard part. I think sometimes my brain acts like the hard part is the start of the run, when in reality, this is the hard part. Like, I've been primarily listening to just Charlie XCX, really. Start up again. Someone's staring at me. It's so obvious. Enough. Switch to drum and bass for this last part. So close now. I'm in a lot of pain. Just one foot in front of the other. That's it. You can do it. When I had one more to go, I like realized that I had actually 2 more to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, but you did it.
Yeah.
And you can run 30 Ks, eh?
I still stop a lot, but...
Stop. Remember now, please rest today. Rest today now.
Okay, oh my gosh. I'm actually so proud of myself. It's crazy how much your mental impacts your running performance. I would highly recommend, honestly, like kind of cringy, but you know those videos of people when they run and they like film themselves and they might be singing like a Taylor Swift song, or they look really cool. And I got to this point where I was running and there wasn't really anyone around, but it was really fun, and that just put me in such a good mood from like 11k onwards. And then that middle 10k was so good. I loved that. Oh, I shake my hair out. Yeah, that honestly, that middle 10, 15-ish k, which is probably the hard part. Like the first 10k, it's not difficult on your body yet. That middle 10k, it's getting harder, and then that last 5k, man, every time, no matter what distance you do, so difficult. Like it was really tough, and then I stopped. I got tampons, great. My time was 3.5 hours. What was my actual like elapsed? That, I think that's the longest technically, like time on feet run that I've done myself. The elapsed time was 3 hours 37 minutes. So I walked for 27 minutes of that, which I'm so fine with. Like at this point in my running journey, I'm fine with walking in a marathon. Like when I first started running, I would start and stop and start and start. I would stop and start a lot at the beginning of my running journey, and like the further you go, the more difficult it is. And I don't know why, for some reason in my brain, I think I need to not stop so much in these like longer runs, when in reality, it's only the second 30k run I've done. So why would I expect my body to be able to continue to run without stopping? It'd be like doing a 5k for the first time and expecting myself to not stop. It just, I'm so happy. I need to keep this good mojo going. I also feel right now I need to kind of stretch a bit and make sure I don't just sit still. I need to get this video up tonight though. I'm definitely going to be very tired, but I feel a lot better than I did. Yeah, no, I think I feel better than I did when I did the 25k, which is good. Also, review on the little hydration bladder. Did not hate it. When I put it on and I heard how loud the water was like sloshing around, I was thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna hate this. Actually quite enjoyed it. Like I was thinking this was gonna be really annoying. It wasn't. I would just kind of do this to have some water. It allowed me to take in a lot more than I probably would with bottles, which is good. I don't know if I'll have it in the marathon because they obviously have hydration stations along the way, but I definitely think I'm gonna use it for my other like 30k runs. I definitely should have had an extra gel because I think I only ended up having 3 gels and the Morton bar. I should have had that extra one. I think for some reason in my brain, I'm like, oh, I've only got 5 left. I don't need another one. You do need another one. You do. Oh, I know I can do these things. I know I can do it. My mental strength, not good. I wish there was like workouts you could do for your mental health. And on day 1 of my period too. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. That was like the middle part of that run was so fun. Half of it I also think was because I was running in an area that I'd never run before, which I'd always recommend doing. It occupies your mind because it's like you're doing a side quest and it's like, ooh, where am I going? I'm gonna do a little bit of stretching. Let me take this off. Oh, Tamps. Yeah, oh my God, I had heat. I basically had all of it. That's great. I also put my New Harvest electrolytes in here. Love. Oh my God, Charlie, we did it. Mummy ran 30 kilometers. You can't run that far. You can't run at all. You get tired on your walkies. Oh, sorry. You're such a pretty girl. Okay, I'm just gonna sit for 2 minutes and then I can assess. Oh, okay. I just got out of the shower. And see, the key now is to not lie down or sit down for a period of time. Even though I want to, that's gonna make me feel exponentially worse if I do that, at least initially. I made the mistake of stopping and lying down last time, and you will stiffen up so quickly and you will feel so sore. Probably gonna go to the gym and do some recovery boots. I also need to eat a big meal, and I'm gonna have some more electrolytes as well, just to try and avoid feeling like a literal statue. Oh, okay. So far so good. I just put on my Winlevy cream, kind of like put it on like a thick layer. I did get some chafing kind of on the edge of my vest where my phone sits, which is not abnormal, but I put on a tan last night and it's already ruined it. Damn it.